All right, guys, so season 10 of The Voice is officially over. Thank you so much for watching our continuous coverage this season. Be sure to check out all of the interviews here on Front Row Live and check out the press conference with the winner, Allison Porter, and her coach, Christina Aguilera. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys soon.
Thank you for supporting us all season. We're so very excited about our winner, and with Christina, our first female coach to win. Feeling that love. Please state your name and affiliation when you ask a question, and go ahead.
What does I'm sorry, Paulette Parade magazine. Can you talk about what it means to be the first woman to win the competition?
It means everything. To be honest, I cannot thank Allison enough for choosing me as her coach. I was so moved and so touched by her story from the minute I turned around in the blind auditions, and she has just been a blessing to not only myself, but to the show. She is the epitome of The Voice, and also such an inspiration for other hardworking moms and just any hardworking parent who also has a dream that they want to accomplish.
Danielle DeLake from the New Music Buzz. Congratulations, Allison.
Thank you so much.
Christina, what words of advice do you have for Allison now that her career is going to take off and she's the winner of The Voice?
She has all that she needs to jet set off into this amazing career. She has just been nothing but an inspiration for me. She truly has shown me such an amazing ability to prove that you can do this, be away from your kids, have stamina, be such a hard worker. She's truly motivated and inspired me beyond belief. She's an incredible woman, and this is the icing on the cake, but she was always a winner, and I'm just so happy she gets this chance with her kids and her family. I saw them backstage, and they're just the most amazing family. They have supported her so much, and she knows exactly what she needs to do from here on out, and that's just be herself and just continue shining.
Rebecca Ray with Access Hollywood. Allison, you have overcome so much, a lot of hard times in your past. What does this mean? Does it feel like a second chance now for you at all?
Absolutely. I always knew when I wasn't in a good place, I would have like these, I guess it's your conscience. And I would always hear myself saying, like, if you could just stop this, like, you could probably do all these things that you want to do. If you could just get off of this hamster wheel, of just numbing pain and whatever, the reason is. It's a different reason every day, a different excuse every day to continue to kind of numb yourself. But I knew that if I changed my life, like really honestly changed my outlook on things, that something eventually was gonna happen. And I was patient, and I kind of just waited for an opportunity to present itself for me, because I didn't have it in me to kind of go out and find it myself anymore. I knew that if it was meant to be, it would fall in my lap, and I couldn't have ever imagined that it would be something as amazing as this. Ever.
You're so inspiring, babe. She really is. She's amazing.
Allison, congratulations.
Thank you,
Jen's here
girl.
with Generation Radio Pacific Rim. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. Christina, what is the Allison album going to sound like? You talked about that a lot throughout the season. What now?
I think that the bottom line is that I'm not the boss. She's always been the boss. She is definitely a dictator of exactly who she is, who she wants to be. She can do anything she wants to do. The sky is truly the limit for her at any sort of genre. I think her heart kind of does rely a little bit into
It's like more of a folky, classic vibe. But honestly, this is the first time I'm going to be able to make whatever record I want. And I think that it's going to be probably, all of these things that I've experienced over this past 10 months that I've been doing this. I've gone through a lot of different things. So I think there's a lot to write about, and whatever happens, like during that process, I think will just be something organic and natural. And I honestly don't believe that there's one genre that you need to stick to. For a singer like me and a songwriter like me, I speak from the heart, and whatever comes out is going to be the kind of record that I make. And it's the first time I'm coming into mainstream music, and I just want to speak from my heart and do what comes naturally. So I'm excited to see what that is. I'm excited to start writing and working, and it's time. It's going to happen soon.
Hey, Christina and Allison, I'm Bert Schaffer from Inside Pulse right here.
Hi.
You and Christina shared such a special relationship over the course of the show. How important was Christina's mentorship in propelling you to the win?
It was everything. I mean, I'm gonna cry. No, I think I love people that lead by example, and she was a perfect example for me as, a mother and an artist, and she's such a powerful woman. She's such a strong personality, but also she's vulnerable and sweet, and she just embraced me right away. And so I always felt comfortable enough to learn from her and to bounce ideas off of her, and our relationship just got stronger over the weeks, and it just became comfortable and natural. And but watching her do what she does, when you're hanging out with her as a person, you forget that she's a legend, and then she'll sing or she'll perform, and I'm like, my jaw still drops, and I'm so like beyond that I even get to be in the same room as her, let alone sing with her twice and learn from her. So it's just been epic, really.
Hi, right over here.
Your
Russ.
karaoke was great, by the way.
I remember.
Love it.
Hi, Russ Winklen, Hollywood Life. What real-world advice for a record label can you give Allison? Because in years past, it hasn't been so great.
Yes, that's
how
true.
will you break this
It's
stigma?
hard. It's hard. You definitely have to be grounded in your belief of yourself and who you are as a person, and especially as a woman. We are, and especially she knows this because she was a child star, and you know what it's like to be pulled in so many different directions. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's taken this long for a female to win the show. The odds are kind of against us. Not next season. We have 2 girls. I'm very excited about that. I will be rooting for both Alicia and Miley, but this one here, I have no doubt that she will be just a woman that is in charge of her own vision for herself, for the kind of music that she wants to make. She's a strong lady. I don't even know if I could have been, if I would have been able to win this and have the stamina and the dedication and the drive and just the good spirit that she had behind the scenes. I mean, she's a down-to-earth girl, the real deal. I had her over at my house to record our iTunes song in our pajamas, and it was like the best time ever. We were just like, she was like, oh my God, there's doggies on the floor. I was like, and I was like, total mama. You were like, stop giving me blankets already, I'm fine.
Really 7 blankets. I'm sweating.
Are you too cold? What's going on? Can I get you food? Like, what are you? But she's just great, and like honestly, like. Oh, I'm so happy she won because she really deserved it. Her kids are in the room, and like they're like, Mama won, Mama won. Yes, your mommy won. Mommy won. I love it. I couldn't be more happier for her.
Hi, Allison. This is Lindsay Parker from Yahoo. I know you're good friends with Adam Lambert. And also with some other people who've competed on different reality singing shows, and some of them were tweeting on your behalf. I'm just wondering if they gave you any advice about what to expect from this sort of situation.
Adam, I think we talked every single day throughout this process, and he, from beginning to end, with song choices, with outfits, he's so particular. He's like, your makeup tonight was perfect except for this, and then I would go in and be like, well, Adam says, no, he cares for me because we've come up together. I was there when he was doing Idol, picking songs, sitting at the cafes, what should you sing, and it was so crazy to have him be able to do the same thing for me. And he's touring the world, with himself and fronting Queen. So, for him to be taking time to call me and see how I'm doing and how's your spirit, how's your body, how's your soul, things like that, where you know, those are the things that true friends really care about throughout all of this, because you really can get trampled if you're not prepared for what this work was. It was not just go on stage and sing a song once a week. It was insane. I mean, I definitely am gonna need to like lay on a beach somewhere for a day or two at some point and just like recenter myself, because this is just crazy.
Is there one specific piece of advice you would say stuck out to you?
Well, we bicker a lot because he's like, well, you need to sing a current song, and I'm like, no, I don't, you know, like, but no, I mean, he's just so supportive and wonderful, and he's always supported me, always wanted me to continue trying to do this work. So I think just, you know, having him as a role model and seeing what he's been able to do and knowing that he wanted the same for me.
Hi ladies, I'm Brandy Chang from Fab TV. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Second of all, you guys have such a cool relationship, and watching you guys together and the bond that you have is really awesome. And it's, especially as a female, it's cool to see other females really support each other. What do you hope that other ladies take away from your guys' relationship and supporting each other?
That's actually the best question ever. Thank you for asking it. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a boys' club since season 1, and I'm not, you know, I'm not one that hides my feelings or my opinions and things, and so I definitely, you know, am a fiery one. So is this one too. I know that about you, but I just have to say, what it really proves to me this season by her taking that stage as a hardworking mom and just with this gorgeous voice, and you know, you didn't play country the whole time, even though you love and adore it, and I just have to say, you know, because, you know, there are double standards out there, and you know, sometimes it's not all fair, but tonight is a true victory for women, and women that work hard, and women that are mothers, and we're just constantly givers and caretakers, and we're constantly just giving, and in this format also, we just constantly are there and working so hard just for something that we are born to do, just to live our dream. And this one right here just proved and earned it more than anybody else, I believe, in my heart. You had your work cut out for you, and you did it, babe. I love you. I'm sorry, it's not, I'm sorry, I just love her. She's just amazing. I love her.
Allison, Rebecca Ray with Access Hollywood again. They're adorable, right?
Mama. She loves her mama.
For Allison, looking back on your early acting career, what comes to mind, and are you hoping now that you're known more as a winner of The Voice rather than Curly Sue?
Yes. I have retired Curly Sue. She is done. I am now the girl who won The Voice. I would like you all to know I have waited 30-something years for that. She's dead.
Allison Porter is born.
No, really, I'm so obviously, like, it's so cool that that's how my career started, and I'm honored to have had a great career when I was young, but it's been years, and it's been decades since that is over, and since I have been wanting this. I mean, I really, honestly, I stood on stage in the dress rehearsal of Somewhere, the first pass, and I cried my eyes out. And literally, like, the ugly Oprah cry. Because I have envisioned that moment, that particular moment, for some reason struck such an emotional chord with me, whether it's the song, the strings, the way the stage was set up, the whole journey up until this point. And it like affected me in a way I couldn't believe. And I knew at that point, like, if I don't win, I'm gonna be really bummed. But no, I mean, it just showed me that I never stopped truly wanting this and truly working for it.
Congrats, guys. Hi, Amanda Champagne with The Bright Stuff. Allison, you spoke a lot about how you and Christina have so much in common. You both speak mom, you were both child stars. What's the best advice Christina gave you through this process? And also, like Christina, how did you avoid the pitfalls of child stardom?
Well, I didn't. I just came back from them. I think the best advice, I don't know, there's been so much. We just talked a lot. You know, we just had a lot of good girl talk and a lot of laughs, and I think that was the coolest thing. You know, when you decide to have a coach be Christina Aguilera, your preconceived notion is like, diva down, like how am I gonna get in, how are we gonna connect? You know, so just the fact that we did on so many levels and that it was never weird, I never felt awkward, I never felt like I couldn't be myself. But I think the best advice she gave me was just to continue to trust myself, because I think in this process you can get lost in what haters are saying or what didn't sell as well on iTunes or all of these little things, you know, oh, is she gonna peak too soon and, you know, be miserably terrible in the end or whatever it is. And she just always reminded me, like, do not listen to that, do not read those things, just keep following your heart, keep moving forward, put your blinders on and, you know, and go.
And I have to say that that's probably the biggest part of being a coach on this show that I have to be aware of is not allowing someone to be victim of their own headspace, of psyching themselves out that they cannot do something because they're reading something about themselves. And all that is just, you know, it's a matter of being in this business, but also like she was just like, she was so good at it, because you can't help yourself sometimes. But at the same time, you know, you just can't do it because everyone is probably, I don't know.
You just have to
Wishing they were you.
You just have to stay out of your head. It can get really heady. You know, you're in front of millions of people and, oh my God, did I make a mistake? Did I sing the wrong song? Did I, you know, is everybody going to hear that weird note that I hear? You know, so it's just a lot of things. And she just always told me, you know, just keep going. Don't worry about any of that.
Two more questions.
Ruben J. from Headlines Tonight over here. For both of you guys, there's plenty of people sitting at home right now thinking, you know, I can't do what my dream is to have kids, or, you know, my work schedule won't let me, or whatever that excuse is. And tonight you show that whatever excuses you can overcome it. What would be your advice for those people who are sitting at home contemplating to chase their dreams but have those excuses?
Have a really good husband. He'll babysit your kids first. Thanks, honey. I mean, really, honestly, my family, my parents, my grandparents, you know, my best friends, my husband, I could never have done this without the support of them. But where there's a will, there's a way, you know, and I think that so many people get lost and go to that dark place because they don't feel like they can achieve their innermost desires.
But she's living proof. She's living proof of it.
It's scary. It's really scary. There were many, many days where I was very fearful and didn't want to do it any longer and didn't think I was going to be able to withstand it. But I just took a lot of deep breaths.
Hi, I'm Sophie with Entertainment Tonight. Allison, just last night, actually, Pink was on a red carpet, and she was saying that she was absolutely 100% pulling for you and Christina.
Oh.
I love you, Pink!
It's awesome, man.
She said, first of all, that she loves how she and Christina have had really a full circle relationship, and then with you, she respects you so much. What does it mean to you to have support from such spectacular musicians throughout this journey, and are you thinking about maybe asking people to get in the studio with you at this point?
Oh my gosh, well obviously Christina at first, but no, you know, I've admired these women for so long. I mean, I tell Christina all the time, if I was on the freeway for an extended amount of time, I would play her Spanish album and do every single run. I don't know, it's really, you did like the best runs on that album. So it was like every run I was doing harmony, you know, I mean, you know, we're a similar age, so they were the people that I was, you know, listening to and learning from. And I mean, yeah, I'm so excited to collaborate with writers and artists, and I'm just excited to be, you know, a part of the music business. It's what I've wanted my whole life since I was 5 years old, and I auditioned for Star Search, and I have never stopped wanting that. And honestly, at this point, I just think the sky is the limit. I'm just excited to move forward and make a living doing what I love.
And go spend time with your baby.
Yeah!
Thank you guys so much. Thank you. For anyone that voted for Allison,